Welcome to Algebra Section 6.3, Dividing Fractions. We'll begin with a review of how to divide fractions. Here it is, the division rule for fractions. Here's a shortcut. You cannot be serious. Leave, change, flip. We leave the first fraction. We change the division symbol to a multiplication, and we use the reciprocal of the last fraction. And we call that flipping. So we'll begin with example 1. Again, we're not going to worry about restrictions at this time. We're going to assume that no denominator is 0. So we'll begin with our rule of leave, change, flip. We have 9 divided by n squared minus 81. I leave that fraction. I change the division to a multiplication. And I write the reciprocal n plus 9 over 3n minus 27. Now we're back to yesterday's topic of multiplying fractions. So the first thing we'll do is we will factor. We have 9 over n minus 9 times the quantity n plus 9, difference of two squares. In the numerator of the second fraction, I leave it n plus 9. And in the denominator, I pull out the GCF of 3, leaving me with n minus 9. At this time, I have both fractions completely factored, so I will cancel. I'll cancel n plus 9 from the numerator and the denominator, and I will cancel the 3 in the denominator and the 9 in the numerator, leaving me with the 3. My final would be 3 over n minus 9, the quantity squared. Okay, moving on to example number 2. Now you see that we have 3 fractions, but the division is happening between the last 2 fractions. So I'm going to rewrite the first fraction as it's stated. I'll apply the leave, change, flip here. I'm leaving 2 over x to the 5th times 4y over x. That's the reciprocal. And now I'm going to cancel. In the numerator, I'm canceling the x's from both the numerator and denominator. And I will cancel the y and a y here, leaving me with y squared. I end up with 2 times 4, which is 8, over y squared x to the 5th. I check again to make sure that I can't cancel anything. It is completed, so we are done. Okay, moving on to example number 3. Once again, I have 3 fractions. Like the last time, I will rewrite the first 2 fractions. And then I will change the division to multiplication here. And then write the reciprocal. I will apply the exponent rule. So this becomes r plus s squared. And then r squared. I will now cancel what I can here. I have r squared and r squared. So I can't cancel any further because I notice I have a difference of 2 squares here. So I'm going to rewrite this, r minus s, r plus s, times r minus s, r plus s, times r plus s, the quantity squared. Once again, I now have everything completely factored. I will cancel. I have a r plus s here. I'll cancel both of those with the 1 in the numerator. I have a r minus s that I will cancel, leaving me with a 1 in the numerator, a 1 in the denominator. So my final answer is 1.